What up, guys? It's your boy Nick, HOUTX trader, right here. Mr. Bitcoin Dad, if you will. Your boy. Look, guys, I'm gonna show you how he smashed a trade last night. Still smashing. Okay, this is for training only. This is not financial advice. If you need financial advice, please go see a financial planner. As always, before we get into this, let me show you my screen. Hey guys, check this out. So my broker is Carbon Capital, okay? When you go to Carbon Capital and you sign up, you can go into copy trader, right? Copy trading, and then you can see this social. Maybe I shouldn't show it. It's okay. I can show this page. Okay. You click right here, HOUTX Trader. That's me. I just started this trading. I never let people copy my trades until now, but I'm going to let start it up. The statistics haven't updated yet to show the trade from last night, but I just wanted to show you guys that right there, right? So when you go to Carbon Capital, click on follow this right here, okay? And then when you go to my dot card, if you look at the very bottom down here, trading broker, that's it right there. So go to my dot card. You have my own public Discord. YouTube is where you're at now. My X, my Instagram, Pip Connect is the one of the Discords that I'm in. It's a paid service. It's not mine. All right, but I do have my own section in there. If you want more up to date, more alpha trade, like minute by minute of what I'm doing, it's in my public Discord. Okay. You have Magic Eden, which is where you can buy the Bored Ape Solana Club, Bit Dogs, Vtopias, and all that, and then of course the broker. So let's get into the actual trade itself. So this is how I caught this trade. Here it is. It's still smashing. I hit TP1. We closed out TP1 at 4% profit, and yeah, we're still letting it melt down. So people are asking me already on the Telegram, is it time to buy? It's getting very close to that time. It might actually turn around here. But anyways, let's figure out how we got into this trade. So let's come out to a little bit higher of a time frame. Okay. So I had this discussion with one of my buddies, Tom, this weekend about fibs, a proper fib placement. If we're in a bullish market and you're trying to see a pullback, you're trying to enter, that way you can get into another bull run, your fib needs to be placed in that direction. Okay. From the bottom to the top, then you figure out where your retracement is, and then you pick up another buy, and then that's when you start targeting your take profit zones. Okay, what you do not do, because again, we're in the motion, we're in the same direction as the trade. What you do not do is draw a fib in the opposite direction, and then think that you're going to put some fib extensions back this way. That's not how this works. That's not how the fibs work. That's not how the math works. In my opinion, maybe there's some math genius out there who prove me wrong, but I'm 99.9% of the time, I think I'm right. Anyways, so this is the move. Okay, the big move. We had a retracement, and it came all the way back down to the 61.8. All right, it broke it, but if you will notice, the candles all held the 61.8. It had the wicks, but the bodies all held. Okay, so I'm looking at this, and I'm just thinking to myself, man, I just think that this market needs to come down a little bit lower and pick up all this extra liquidity. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is the bottom. This is the new bottom. But if you'll notice, it did not set a new top. All right. There's not a new top there. Maybe we could just look at this chart instead, a little cleaner, and we'll delete this stuff. Same thing. One's just tether, one's just dollar. So it means it's basically the same thing. So I saw this low come down. It did not set a new top. Okay. So when I had my initial instinct that it needs to come down here to get this liquidity here, I was already looking for shorts. So what did I do? Right? So already looking for shorts, sells, if you will. So I fibbed from this top to this bottom. Now the reason why I'm drawing the fib in this direction is because I want to sell. Therefore, I have to draw the fib in that direction. Okay, top to bottom. Okay. So if I do that, and then I see where my sell zone is, which is the 8878.6, right inside there. Wrong one. Sell zone. I can see that it's already tapped into the sell zone right here. Obviously, right there. It tapped the 88.6. It started to sell off. Okay. But you notice it turned around. Okay. Which is not a bad thing. It's okay. If you would have caught that position, you're in a good position. And we did. We took that sell up here and we were in some profit. Now, let me just, we'll leave that for there. Okay, so now that when it came back up, we'll just delete the sell zone. We know where it's at now. I drew the trend line in here for anybody who likes to trade trend lines. And look, it broke trend line, just confirming that we're probably back in the sales. And so, and then in the internal structure, let's come down to like the 1 hour, so we know where we're at now. I see that the market left a double bottom there and there. Well, that's a target now. Same thing here and here. We have this on different time frames. You have this orange area, which is a fair value gap, right? There's a sell candle there, and then these sell candles came back, but from the bottom of these candles to the top of this sell candle, there's a gap there. Okay, so I'm thinking to myself, okay, look, if I can get into another sell, like we're already in one position up here, we're starting to tick back up, but if I could fib this little move, we have another little internal sell zone, and I can take another sell. All right, so that's what we did. We took another sell up here, and we're expecting it to break this low, more than likely break this low, fill in this fair value gap, and at least come back down to this buy zone. Okay, when the market gets down to here, what's it going to do? Well, it could buy here, or it could smash through here and buy here. So for me, I'm going to take a risk and buy down here somewhere. I'll have to wait till the market gets there to get my exact position, but I think it's worth the risk getting into there. All right. Now, if you want to be super safe, you wait and you buy down here. Okay. I haven't made up that decision. Haven't made my mind up yet. I don't know which one I'm going to buy yet, but more than likely, I'm going to be buying at least one risk first trade right there. All right. But we'll get into that. That's not now. What we're trying to figure out is how we took this trade. So that's it, right? We have the push up, the fib in the correct direction. We have an idea, we have a theory that the price needs to come back to here. Okay. As this was pushing up, we see that it's leaving liquidity here. It left liquidity here. I Fibonacci this little interior move because now we have the trend line. It broke structure. So I went from top to bottom, found my sell zone. Okay. And when the price got back into that sell zone, I took the trade and we hit it and we closed out 4% at the TP1 right there. Okay. Why? Because this is an order block. Okay, when it came down to here, it very well could have turned around this order block. It kept pushing. Okay. Well, when it broke this order block, well, then I knew it was going to hit this one. And well, what are we at now? We're at an internal area. We're at this order block. So price could turn around now. So people are asking me, should you buy now? Well, you could. I just think that the market needs to break this liquidity area, which is right there, break that and keep going down. And the next target would then be our buy zone. Okay. Now, what happens when we get here? It could go back up. If it does, we'll just be patient and wait. We might even actually take a trade right there. We'll probably take a trade there. Or it could sink down and come to our next buy zone and then push up. So we're waiting for it to push back up. But for now, that's not the point of this video. The point was to show you how we took this trade, not predict the future. And that's what it was. We knew the market was going to come back up because it left liquidity there. We can take that out. We had a fair value gap. Okay. So as this market is pushing up, we're thinking to ourselves, oh, there's a fair value gap that needs to hit. And there's a double top liquidity before it came back off. It's going to come back up. It's going to fill in this fair value gap. It's going to hit our sell zone. And then now it's going to target this liquidity. Right. And that's exactly what it's doing. It's targeting liquidity. So that's how we caught the sell. That's all I got. Your boy. Remember, guys, do me a favor and like this YouTube, subscribe to YouTube, like my Twitter, join the free Discord if you really want play by play, minute by minute of what I'm doing, when I'm taking profit, when I'm moving my stop loss, when I'm entering, all that good stuff. And then obviously, if you want to join Carbon Capital, go on the copy trader. If I take a trade, you take a trade. When I close, you close. When I move my stop, it's all automatic. Okay. So I set it up to where you have to have at least $1,000 in the account. It's not a big deal, $1,000, and just go on there and you'll figure it out. Okay. If you have any questions, hit me up. Y'all know where to find me. Y'all have a good day. Monday, by the way, Monday morning, 6:22 a.m., December 2nd. Caught this trade on a Sunday while watching football and banged out 4% while the rest of the world was sleeping. Y'all have a good night.